Hey friends, my name is Petru Conduraro, or as you know me, BIMvoice.
Hi everyone, my name is Lloyd Bussia, otherwise known as the IFC Architect.
And we are very happy to announce this amazing masterclass that we would like to hold for you.
The masterclass is going to entail everything an architect or engineer needs to know to get into Blender and prepare you for a foundation for Blender BIM. It's going to include things like modeling, materials, lighting, and rendering.
That sounds very enticing. How would you say that this masterclass is any different than any other courses out there on YouTube or wherever?
Well, Petru, you'll find if you go to YouTube or you go to any other professional courses, especially around Blender, they're typically given by professionals in the film and TV industry. And there are some things that they don't care about in the film and TV industry that we care about in the AEC industry, architecture, engineering, and construction. And some of those things are scale. You'll often find that people build elements and scenes not to scale, but in the built world, everything needs to be the right size. And other elements like measuring, precision modeling, and CAD modeling. And on top of that, it starts as a foundation, a baseline for you to get into Blender BIM and incorporate BIM elements and in a later stage.
Okay. What is the end goal of this journey with Blender and Blender BIM? Is there any goal with this?
Yeah, that's a great question. The end goal is that you can take everything you do in a proprietary software or workflow made by alternative privately owned companies and bring it into an open source, open platform that constantly changes and is always available to you. And that end result is Blender BIM. But obviously, to get to Blender BIM, we need to first introduce everyone to how to use Blender.
That makes a lot of sense. So I hope that after doing this part with Blender, you will also provide us other kind of training also, right? For the next steps.
That's exactly the plan. The idea is that this is just your introduction so that you can be familiar with Blender, you can navigate Blender and understand how it works. And then once you're there, we can translate everything into Blender BIM. And you can start using proper BIM tools and proper building smart, acknowledged, and international standards, ISO standards in your workflow.
That sounds amazing. So you are saying engineers and architects, but what about people who are not using IFC? Should they give a damn about this? Should they be interested in this?
Yes, absolutely, because Blender BIM is a native IFC editor, but it also incorporates other file types and formats like brick schema and other things individuals in the AEC industry are already using. And they might find that this tool could replace something you're paying a lot of money for in the long run. And it's completely free, and we're just showing you how to use it.
Well, that sounds amazing, Lloyd. So if you think that this is something interesting for you, do not hesitate and go in the description, use that link and sign up for the masterclass today. There are very limited spots. There is a limit of 20 seats for this masterclass, so hurry up.
All these sessions are live, which means it'll be one-on-one time with us, but there will be a lot of content packed into a small amount of time. And then there'll be a series of Q&A afterwards so that you can get it from the horse's mouth. You can get the information directly. You don't have to sit and search and look for it. So sign up today, check the link in the description, and we look forward to seeing you there.